Hello, this is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Today I want to show you a really cool automatic electric monophone, and this is Don's equipment from VA. And this is a really cool telephone. It's been in his family for a long time, and he wants to have it repaired. And so what we want to do, since this is the initial checkout, we're going to go through the telephone a little bit. Now, we have an original line cord on this telephone, but it's very brittle, and it's just cracking every time you move the line cord a little bit. So we're going to replace that. And we'll remove the old style 4-prong that goes into an adapter that would go to the wall. We're going to put a regular modular line cord in the black on this telephone, and he'll simply be able to plug it up to any modern day jack. Now, we also want to take a look at the handset. This telephone is in very good condition for its age, and these A&E monophones are a really sought after telephone. Now we want to go through the rotary. It's very sluggish and it's sticking, so we'll go ahead and show you that. You never want to try to make it go back unless you're very gentle with it. So that will be gone through. That'll be cleaned, oiled, and adjusted. We want to go ahead and leave the telephone like it was when it came in, because of the fact it has its center ring and a regular white card in it, and that's the way it was when it was in his family, and so when they used it. So we want to go ahead and kind of leave that alone. We want to show you the inside of the telephone and the sides here. It's in the Art Deco style. So that's very cool. And we want to show you the inside here. Now we have our rotary here that we need to go through, like we mentioned. We also want to go through the hook switch. All the wiring, the block. We want to make sure we troubleshoot the solenoids for the bells. The bells are missing. I'm not sure why someone would have taken the bells out of this telephone, other than that maybe they had other telephones that rang and maybe it was just too much going on, or they had too many phones connected up, or maybe it was in a situation where they had other bell boxes and there was no need and someone just went ahead and took them out. But we need to get some bell gongs in the telephone. And I want to give you a look at the bottom plate here. So it's a very cool telephone, and people really like these A&Es. Go ahead and put the cover back on. We want to get a start on this telephone, so we'll go ahead and take a short break. We'll come back and get some more video as we move forward in the repair and conversion of this really cool A&E monophone. So we'll be right back. Okay, we're back now, and we are in the middle of the process of repairing and converting this really cool A&E telephone. And so what we want to do is kind of show what's going on. Now, we've already been through the rotary, and so that's been taken care of. We went through our connections, cleaned our hook switch. We also installed our modular line cord. We've been through the block, and we installed our bells. So what we want to do is we want to check the bells now. We're going to go ahead and ring the unit. So we want to plug the telephone in. We have the hook switch propped. It's hung up. And now what we want to do is we want to start a ring cycle. So we'll go ahead and use the analyzer and ring the unit. We'll let that go a few times. I'll let it go one more time and we'll stop the ring cycle. And we can stop the ring cycle. And so what we want to do is put everything back together again. We've also been through our transmitter, our receiver, and so everything on the telephone has basically been gone through. Now we set the bells up to be as sensitive as we could get them and get the most action out of them, because we want to make sure that these bells ring on any modern line. And so in doing so, sometimes you may get a little bell tinkle when you lift the handset up or when you hang up, but that's normal. We have to set them up to be very sensitive to make sure that they ring on any line. So now what we want to do is we want to put this unit back together again, and then we'll come back and get our final checkout. So we'll be right back. Okay, we're back now, and we are ready to start our final checkout. Now, I also want to mention our amplified pickup. For those who watch the videos, they know that we use this in troubleshooting, repairing, and on our final checkout. And it's amplified so that we can hear the audio from a receiver handset. And what we want to do is we want to kind of put that up underneath the telephone network, and we should be able to pick up the audio. And we'll check that real quick. We'll go ahead and turn our amplifier on, and we'll give you some dial tone. And I want to make sure that it's positioned for the best audio. We can turn the amplifier off. Now what we want to do is we want to use the analyzer, and we want to ring the telephone. So we'll go ahead and send a ring cycle. We're going to let that go a few times since that was one of the issues. I'll let it go one more time. We'll give you some dial tone. Turn on our amplifier. Dial tone. We want to walk through our numbers. If you watch the analyzer, you'll watch the numbers roll by. The rotary has a nice smooth return. We want to end in a 2. Now I want to transmit into the handset. So if you watch this red light on the analyzer, every time you see that red light light up, that's an indication of 100% modulation on transmit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hello, hello. So we know that this telephone is ringing in on a ring cycle. It's dialing out. It has transmit and receive. We can push this button on the switch box. That gives us a line out and totally takes the analyzer out of the situation. And we'll go ahead and call that time and temp number. Now we want to go ahead and give you some dial tone, and we'll dial that number.
Good morning. Save money on insurance. Get a quote from Offenberg's Allstate Agency in O'Fallon and Belleville. Call 618-624-8937. Today is Saturday, August 15th. The time is 1:04. Current temperature 78 degrees.
Partly cloudy today, highs in the upper 80s, mostly through this evening, lows in the mid to upper 60s, mostly sunny Saturday, highs around 90.
We can hang up, give you some dial tone. We'll call my number and it'll be busy. Hang up, give you some dial tone. turn off our amplifier. Now that we know that this telephone has been repaired and converted, we can return it to Don, and he can enjoy this telephone now. Very cool A&E monophone. It's been in his family for a long time, and these telephones are very sought after. People really like them, and they're in the Art Deco style, so that's a plus. This is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.